welcome to the Midweek Check In. If you don't know me, my name is Erin, and I would like to thank you for joining me today. And if you are returning, welcome back. This video is made to correlate with the weekly nutritional oracle card reading that I give at the beginning of the week. And it's intended to give you a little more information or any new information, maybe some new energy that might come up that we need to know about, that will just to help like fine-tune any obstacles or situations that we may be experiencing or that may come about for the remaining week, and can just serve even as a helpful guide for the remainder of our week to just kind of help keep us on track. So let's go ahead and get down to business and see what we need to know for the rest of the week. And this video is to go for the week of the February 15th through February 21st, 2021. And of course, it will be the middle of the week, and I will post this video on Wednesday for you so that you have plenty of time to implement any new things into your week. Okay, so let's see what we got here. 10 of water, the tower, okay, and the 8 of fire. All right. Okay, so already here in the middle we can see from the 10 of water that it's kind of, this is like a well kind of being, and we were talking about balance at the beginning of the week, and having an equality, right, and a feeling of worthiness. And this is, being peaceful with that. So to me, this is saying that for us to be able to find that balance, it would be helpful if we see the love, which we were kind of talking about also, right? If we can extend love and joy and feel it towards others around us already. And we talked about that and how releasing the things we no longer needed and the toxicity in our lives, how we needed to be able to release that in order to find balance. So this is saying find the love and the joy, let it be, and let it be effortless. Don't make it a big hard thing to do. And like we were talking about the extremes, right? Don't put too much in it this way or that. It's simply just well-being. The well-being is the love and the peace you feel for others, and that because this tower here is signifying like something that is going to, so this would be kind of like a surprise kind of situation or realization that you didn't kind of see coming, right? Obviously, because it's a surprise. So this could also be like you've had one of those aha moments from taking stock in what was happening and how you could find balance in your life. You had an aha moment, and it was a surprise. It's like, wow, okay, I could do this, and it's going to make way for, like we talked about last week, getting rid of some of the toxicity so that we can make way for the things that are going to serve us better and bring us to that place of joy and happiness where we want to be. Okay, and so for the 8 of fire here, this is beautiful because this is the transformation. This is you have, all of this has allowed you to gain the momentum you need to make the changes that you have been longing to make, that allow you to discover that new you, right? To have the new experience in this new place that you have found that is really very beautiful. So that is great news. That will keep you moving forward, right? I'm down with that. So let's just see if there's anything else. The Storyteller. Okay, and the Storyteller is basically, this is your chance, right, to write your story. The pages here are blank. This is a beautiful plume. And this well of ink is simply for you and only you, and you are the one that has the key to this beautiful book that you're allowed to open and start writing your story the way that you want the world to see you in your true authentic self. So that is lovely. And then we have 16 and 17, so we're moving right along. We have the momentum. We're getting where we want to go. And then I will go ahead, I'm going to do a couple of these oracle cards just to see if there's like any little kind of clarification that we can have that will maybe, if we don't know what that aha moment is quite yet, or even the area in our life where it could come out, that maybe this might give us a little sneaky peeky, right? Okay, and we have number 6, not for you, okay. And not for you is not that it's a bad thing. This to me immediately just says like these situations that you are leaving behind were not for you. And if you are having feelings of loss over it or disappointment, do not fear that, because that situation was not for you. This tower is allowing the newness to come in. It's taking away what you don't want in your life, what will not serve you well, and it is making way for, let's see if we can find out what that new thing is. Let's see if we have any kind of information there. Okay, no place like home, number 50. No place like home, and this is in protection position. This has made you, let me switch these around just a teeny bit. This has made you, the situation or what's happening has made you feel like you are not in your authenticity. So this is when you want to stay with what feels familiar. And just because it feels familiar does not mean that it's going to serve you well, right? So this is saying that sense of the familiarity that you're trying to hold on to, it's not the right choice for you. It's not going to put you in that transformational momentum that you want to be in, okay? That's not going to let you write your story the way you want to write it. The familiar might give us certainty, but is that what you want? It's not always about being comfortable in your own skin, right? We want to belong, we want to know who we are, but when we try too hard to have things go a certain way, then we can get in a rut where we keep doing the same thing over and over. And if we're doing the same thing over and over again, we're going to get the same thing that happened when we did it the last time. So we're trying to break free of that. The situation that you're in that feels familiar, that is holding you back, is not for you, and it's time to let that go and let these new changes that you're feeling be you now, and explore them, discover them, and let them take you into that transformational change that you have been so longing to be in. Okay, I love that. What a time of growth for you. I mean, this is really pretty amazing. I'm pretty impressed with you guys. Like, this is a big stride, because we were kind of stuck a little bit in certain areas that we kept having to continue to work on. And we've even seen the Storyteller card before as well, right? Where we have we were having a trouble writing our own story. And this is telling us, you know what, this new information, like, here it is, go for it, because the world is wide open for you to go ahead and make those changes. And, just like the cards we got, where we were talking about worthiness, like, everybody is worthy. That there is no doubt about that. You matter, you're supposed to be here, and you get to have the happiness that you desire. So we're going to go ahead. I did a little fairy oracle because we just want to have, the fairies need to have their say sometimes. So this says tree wisdom. This tree dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. So we got the dance card, and now we're getting the sounds, right? So okay, and I was going to say something last week and it totally just, I was so excited, it slipped my mind. So now I've got a good reminder, thank you very much, that the sound is going to help as well. And we've talked before about the vibrational energy and about, keeping the music that you listen to kind of high vibe. Don't listen to stuff that's going to make you feel down in the dumps, that's going to make you feel unworthy, that brings you to a place of low vibing energy. You want to make sure that we are going ahead and maybe with that dance music and stuff, let it be something that is uplifting, that's motivating, that puts you in a good headspace. Don't listen to things that make you feel that you're not worthy of making these changes and doing the things that you need to and want to do in order to be at home, writing your own story, having the momentum to make that change. All right, so that is beautiful. So make sure your music is doing you good, right? And then our affirmation card is spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Okay, beautiful. I love how whenever we do these readings and stuff too, the colors are always like almost so spot on with each other. It creates such a beautiful story. So I hope that you're getting as much enjoyment out of these readings as I am, because it just really can paint such a beautiful picture of just uplifting kind of messages that help. I mean, sometimes, yeah, we get the challenges in there that we need to take care of, but most of the time I find that even if there's something in there that's making me see something maybe I don't want to change, it still comes with this beautiful message, and just there's always something in there that tells us too that never fear. You have support even when you feel like you don't. You do have the support. So God, spirit, your higher power, however that resonates with you, is with you, and all you have to do is ask for help to be able to release what we talked about last week, right? We had the full moon in Scorpio that was asking us to release those toxic kinds of situations. Like I said, people, places, things, right? That's what I said last week, exactly. So this is a great affirmation, and just letting us know that talk to your higher power. Have that higher power show you the way to be able to have your joy, to help you release that. We are in that place of familiarity, and we are really trying to figure out how we are to break free of that, because it is scary sometimes to go into the unknown, but it's necessary in order to be somewhere new that we haven't been before, but that we know we need to be there. So don't forget to find that higher power for you and ask for help. We are not alone, and we are not meant to feel that way, okay? I think that's a beautiful message for you guys to take with you through the rest of the week. And this is just pretty uplifting. This to me was like, just be mindful of trying to make yourself feel too at home, right? Don't let the comforting feeling suck you back in when you know that it's time to move on from that, right? So that you can just have a new outlook. It doesn't have to be your entire life has changed. For some of us, yeah, we might be doing a complete overhaul. But for others of us, it could just be a certain area in our lives that we just need to have some change in. That's just going to kind of round it all out for us. And, wherever you're at in your journey, this speaks beautifully to what is happening right now. Just build on to what we talked about last week with keeping in the balance, making sure that you are doing things for your body that make you feel good and don't, get rid of the toxic kinds of things that you are either eating, listening to, doing, environment wise. And don't let that sameness pull you in, because you deserve to be able to write that story. So I'm very happy with that, and I really hope you guys are too, and you guys are doing awesome, and just keep chugging along. I don't see any new things that we would have to really add into too much. Just a reminder of, keeping yourself high vibe, and to, you might expect the unexpected, because a surprise could be coming, and it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. And in fact, I don't really see anything bad here. The only thing that I see that could cause an issue is just wanting to not break out of the familiar, because you're not sure how to deal with the uncertainty of where you're headed. I think that you will find it to be a-okay once you decide to take that leap and just kind of go for it. All right. So beautiful. And I think that's all I see for us today. And I hope this information was helpful and will serve you well for the remainder of your week. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down in that comment box below. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't already. You can give me a like if this information helped you today. And yeah, I'm just going to give you guys a great big hug filled with loving, healing energy, so that you can take that with you for the remainder of your week. And then I will see you guys again next week for our weekly nutritional oracle card reading. And yeah, have a great one, guys. See you then. Bye.